know. I deserve that. Bless you. Bless you. Listen, I agree. I want to start off by saying something I honestly never thought I'd say in a million years. I am so happy to be here in Madison, Wisconsin. Let me tell you. When I was a kid, my mom said, you can go anywhere. Where do you want to go? And I said, hear me out. This is a weird town. Man, it's like a weird little liberal blip in like a very it's like one town over. And it gets dangerous, you know what I mean? Like here I'm like, woo, yes, honey, it's going down. And then one town over, they're like, be gone before the sun goes down. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Welcome to Wisconsin, honey. Smell the derriere. That's on the shirts. Smell the derriere. They sell that shirt at the Walmart. What is going on here? It's like, y'all are crazy here. It's cold. I can't tell if everyone is like, has the sniffles or if you're all on coke. And the answer is yes. You know what's really wild? This is what's like wild. First of all, what's today's date? What's the 14th? January 14th of 2023. I know. Whoa. Do you remember like when you used to say the year, people would always be like, it's 1999. I was like, you remember when it was the year 2000? We were like, oh my God, not the turn of the century. Bitch, that was 23 years ago. That's one full twink ago. That's crazy. What in the sugar and spice is going on up in this bitch? It's crazy. And obviously we're all fucked up now. We don't celebrate the years anymore because ever since 2020, it feels like this is just one continuation of that, right? It's like we're still kind of, I know it's 2023 now, but it is still 2020, right? Because of the Ponder replay, you know what I mean? And no one could have predicted that we'd be where we are. No one. Ryan Murphy couldn't write a movie this bad, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy. We're out here doing shit we never thought we'd be doing. We're out here, we're repping vaccines like we're in gangs and shit. We go hard. We're like, Moderna, nigga, what's good? It's Moderna, boy. Pfizer, motherfucker, Pfizer, honey. We look at people with Johnson & Johnson like they have prepaid phones. We're like, oh my God. Ew. I'm sorry, Johnson & Johnson? How y'all live like this? Ucha the ghetto. If you got Johnson & Johnson on the first round, that is the most 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner shit you could ever do. Who is it from? That was, you know, that line was all just Ford F-150s with truck nuts on the back of them. And the Moderna line was like, I'm an electric Toyota Prius. It's everything, honey. Who is vaccinated? Who's vaccinated? What do you have? Pfizer. Anyone got Moderna? All the gays. Dolly Parton. We were like, we're riding with Dolly Parton. Which one do you think I have? What do you think I have? All of them, bitch. I have every motherfucking, oh yeah. I'm collecting these shits like fucking Infinity Stones, bitch. I'm like Thanos in this bitch. I don't give a fuck. Put it in my food, put it in my drinks, sew it into my clothes, put that shit in a crop duster and fly from Key West to fucking Spokane, Washington, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I will be standing outside with my mouth open wide. If all the vaccines were... And we're learning more about people like that. Now there's new subcultures of people are popping up. Anti-vaxxers are like popping up. I don't know. And if you're here and you are an anti-vaxxer, fuck you. No, listen. Listen. And I know that me saying that, you're probably a little bit uncomfortable. And honestly, good. Because, bitch, that's how we feel around you all the time. You can spot the anti-vaxxer like, I don't think that one was very funny. Go back to the cocaine jokes. Those were better. And by the way, being an anti-vaxxer, it's not just like a conservative, that is fucking bipartisan. That shit crosses party. You think because it's wild. The people, my cousin was like, they're trying to track us. I was like, bitch, you're a fucking middle school teacher from Corinth, Mississippi. Bitch, the government doesn't want your fucking lessons plans, okay? Jennifer. So in New York City, like, especially in the beginning, like in 2021, you could not get into any establishment unless you showed your vaccine card. You had to have a picture of it or have a card on your fucking person, or they wouldn't let you in. And one of my friends was like, I don't know what's in that. I'm not getting the vaccine. I was like, bitch, I just watched you blow off a go-go boy's dick in the bathroom. And now you're farm to table. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, that's scam. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know what's in that. I watched you buy a cave from a guy with 3 teeth, bitch. I think my patience is running out. But also, there was some good stuff that came out of the Panda Express. We learned a lot. All of us are scientists now. We're all tech wizards. Everyone's a tech wizard. My grandma knows how to Zoom. That's amazing. Also, like, people are talking more. There's a lot more conversations going on. Like, black folks and white folks are talking to each other. I don't know if the white folks are listening, but black folks are talking. That I can confirm. I know for a fact. Is anyone here, okay, like, it's just... Has anyone here ever been in an interracial relationship? Make some noise. You ever been in an interracial relationship? Make some noise. Everyone else just racist? Got it, okay. Just checking. It's wild, right? It's like a culture shock. You're like, oh, this is just how you, okay, yeah, I get, no, that makes sense. I just didn't know, you know what I mean? Like, for example, my boyfriend is Jewish. Please don't tell Kanye West. Bitch, that was not in my 2022 bingo card. I was like, what is happening now? This is crazy. My boyfriend's Jewish. I have a white boyfriend, so I'm trying to learn about, like, what it's like. Okay, here's a question to white folks in the room, and there's a few of you here. Yeah, at least 3. At least 3. I can confirm that. This is a genuine question. I want to know. I need answers. Why does the house need to be that cold? Cause like, I'm in my home where I live and pay a mortgage. Bitch, why is the thermostat set to let it go? What's happening? Why are we trying to become one with the wind and sky, bitch? What is going on? And then you ask white people, they all have the exact same answer every time. Why like it's cold? They all go, I love to bundle up. I love to bundle up. Oh my God. Oh, a sweater. Oh, a sweater. Y'all niggas love sweaters. A sweater. Hot cocoa. White folks are the reason why the Snuggie is a $1 billion company. This is crazy. White folks are the only people in the world who pay a lot of money in electricity to make their homes uncomfortable and then spend more money in sweaters and hot cocoa. Trying to get comfortable again, bitch. Make it make sense, bitch. I'm learning, like, because everyone, like, I feel like we all thought, like, the scariest because white people are the scariest people on the planet. White people are an invasive species. White people are, y'all are the original coronavirus. Y'all are everywhere. It's like, oh, I can't, the white is spreading. We did, like, the biggest, scariest, like, a 6'2", like, redneck from Alabama named Bubba is scary. No, it's like, it's the more innocent. That's the scary motherfuckers. I was in my hotel last night. I got in late. I'm minding my business. You mind your business. I got in late last night, and I was in the lobby by myself. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, right? And the elevator doors open. I'm in the lobby alone. The elevator doors open. There is a 5-year-old white girl by herself in the elevator. Bitch, jump scare. I was like, go! Oh, my. She wasn't scared. She was like, and this bitch had to get off the elevator on my floor. I said, no, bitch. I sent this bitch to every floor. I said, you're not about to make a harambe out of me, bitch. Not today. I was like, what in the John Quinones is going on up in here? You know what I feel really bad for, honestly? I honestly feel bad for the Gen Zs. I really do. Because a lot of them turn into adults during the pandemic. They think this is what life is. Like, this is it, honey. Like, is anyone here under 21? Who here is like, anyone here under 21? Like, anyone like 19 or something? Anyone? No? How old are you? We're 24, but we're Gen Z. So proud. We're 24, but honey, we're Gen Z. She was like, younger than you, bitch. Younger than you. We, us. What's your name, Gen Z? I'm Avery. Yeah, you are Gen Z. That is. I don't know what it is. Gen Z, their parents give them these old witch names, all right? Like, oh, here comes old Avery. Avery's like, and these are my friends, Agnes and Gertrude. Use my promo code for 10% off. Avery. Avery, what are your pronouns? She, her. Ooh, retro. I love that. Old school. Nice. I'm from LA. We don't see a lot of that. There's not a lot of folks on factory settings in LA. That's really cool. Love that. That's so cool. That is so cool. I love those vintage pronouns. That's nice. Avery. Avery, what year were you born? 19. Yeah, let that sink in. Yeah, feel that with your old asses. 1998. You remember 1998. You were on your second marriage. You were in grad school. Bitch, you were still straight back in 1998. And Avery was like, wow. Bitch, I'm a whole ass baby. This is fucking Avery. Because the crazy thing is, Avery, you don't even know. That's how young you are. You don't even know. And what's crazy about that, Avery, is you don't even know what you don't even know. Because, bitch, you don't even fucking know. That is wild to me. Like Netflix. You know Netflix, right? No, you don't, bitch. You know what Netflix is. Now, you know how we used to Netflix back in my day? Netflix would literally mail you a pamphlet, Avery. Netflix, they had your home address. They knew where you lived. They would mail a pamphlet to your house, and you would take something called a number 2 pencil, right? You had to fill out all the DVDs oh shit, okay. A DVD is like, how do I describe to Avery? It's like, oh, if TikTok was on like a pancake. You get it, okay. You had to fill out all the DVDs you want, and then you have to mail that back to the actual Netflix building, and then in 4 to 48 weeks, they would mail you back a DVD in a paper-thin envelope and be like, if you don't mail back this copy of Nutty Professor 2, we're gonna charge you $98,000. And you're on your phone like, yeah, fucking show me Euphoria. Must be nice, honey, must be nice. Everything was different, Avery. It was all wild, it was crazy. Like you can listen to, this is what we think about this is wild. You have Spotify, now. You have every song in the world. Every song in the world, all of them. We used to literally, it was like grand larceny on Napster. Like, you had to hack the mainframe. I got 98% of Destiny Fulfilled by Destiny's Child. Trying to change artists in the car was a whole circus. Let me paint a picture for you. First of all, you're at the red light, and you could only change artists at the red light, Avery. You're in your Ford Focus. We all drove a Ford Focus back then. Everyone drove a Ford Focus, right? You fucking get there, and then, okay, it's the red light. I have like just 30 seconds. You have to reach all the way back into the back seat. This arm was so strong back then. You grab it, it's like there's a 40-pound leather book in the back seat. It's like Thor with Mjolnir. You're like, oh! I hope no one's there because they're dead now. You just crush their legs. And you are frantically flipping through, trying to find a copy of fucking No Strings Attached by NSYNC or some shit. And there's a PT Cruiser next to you revving his engine. That was a weird car. And then you finally get a copy of it, and you go to put it in the fucking CD player, but there's already a fucking CD in there. You forgot, so you have to press the button, and it slowly goes zzz. Then you have to put this CD down, grab this CD, but you don't put this CD back in the, no. This CD there's right in this. Bitch, this was your Spotify Wrapped right here, honey. This was, baby. These CDs were so, madness. That's insane, that is wild. Does anyone here no clue who I am? Be honest, you're just like a season ticket holder here at Comedy on Stage. You're like, oh, I guess Wesley Snipes is still doing that Tu Wong Fu thing. You. Now, what's your name, baby? Dana? Hey, Dana. Everyone say hi, Dana. Hi, Dana. How are you? Oh, nice. So, Dana, you probably don't, because how did you end up here? Who'd you come with?
This is her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, my dear. Happy birthday. And she's your friend? Okay, nice. Well, Dana, let me introduce myself to you, Dana. I am, my name is Bob the Drag Queen. Thank you. I was, years ago, I was on a show called RuPaul's Drag Race, right? Yeah! I actually won the show, if you can believe it. Dana was like, oh, goddamn. Who else was there? Derek Barry is the answer to that question. It was I had the easy pass. I was like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. It was great. And then I have a podcast I do with my best friend called Sibling Rivalry. Yes. And now I'm on a show called We're Here on HBO. Emmy Award-winning show. I just don't want you to be lost throughout the evening because there's some references, Dana. What do you do for a living, by the way?
I'm the executive director of the Crisis Center.
Okay, whoa, okay. And I am gonna move on from that. All right, that was Read the room, Dana. Just say accounting next time. No one will be mad at you if you just say I'm an accountant. Jesus Christ. I'm an executive. That's a nice one too, you know what I mean? My goodness. You have any kids, Dana?
I do.
How many kids you got?
I have one son.
One son, how old?
He is 18.
18, one of Avery's friends, probably. She's like, Avery's like, I know him. Oh my God, Dana, call your mom's here, acting crazy again. How many parents are here? Parents, make some noise. Damn, y'all sound tired as hell. God damn. Y'all like, whoa! Listen to this side. Y'all like, don't make me think about these motherfuckers. I kind of do want to have kids, but because the thing is, like millennial, Jesus Christ. I hope you're not here with your children. She was like, no, looking at her child, don't do it. They will ruin your life. Well, the thing is, like queer millennials, we are the first generation to kind of be like, because we got marriage equality in our like late teens and our early 20s. So we were like, honestly, we should be getting married. Let's fucking like the boomer kids like, fuck that fucking straight marriage bullshit. But the young ones like, we got it, honey. We're gonna fucking do it. And I kind of want to have kids, but I'm afraid to because I feel like no matter how good of a parent you are, you can be a great. My mom, her name is Martha Caldwell. Yes. Her name is Martha. Sound like one of Avery's friends. Martha. And she's she's a great mom. My mom raised 2 boys by herself in Georgia in the 90s. And one of them was a maniac, and then there was me. So but no matter how good of a parent you are going to traumatize your children at least a little bit. You can't not traumatize your children at least. I mean, you remember every fucking thing about you remember what you were wearing, what song was on the radio, what day of the week it was, everything. And you go and you're like, Mom, you said this and it really affected me. You have to build up a lot of courage. Like 20 years later, Mom, you said this and it really affected me. Your mom's like, I said that? Oh. Jesus. Anyway, I made chicken tenders. Come downstairs. Sorry. Like, I still remember one of the time my mom traumatized me. This shit, like, fucking rocked my mind. Okay, I was about 14 years old. Okay, I was a theater kid. Anyone else here was a theater kid? Of course, you're all gay. Of course you're theater kids. So I'm a theater kid. I'm about 14 years old, and I am walking into rehearsals, okay? And now my mom's a boomer from Mississippi, so I'm walking into rehearsal, or as Martha Caldwell called it, play practice, okay? I'm 14, walking into play practice, and Martha Caldwell goes, hey! And I turn around. And my mom looks at me at 14, she goes, whatever you do in that building, do not embarrass yourself in front of these. And then she rolled up the window and just fucking drove away. And I was like, what? Now some of y'all confused because you probably don't recognize what's your name? Jessica. Are you white? I mean, yeah, you're glow in the dark. You're fluorescent at this point, you know what I mean? Like you're so white you should apologize to me. So we have stuff like this. Do you know what this means? Of course not, because you are. Listen, I'll explain it. Listen, black people, I shouldn't be saying this. No, we're improving relationships between black and white. I'm telling you this. All right, give me your name again, Jessica. Listen, black people, we have these monthly meetings. Have you noticed that you've never seen a black person on the 3rd Monday of a month? It's like, oh my God. Terrence from the office is never there on the 3rd Monday of the month. Yeah, And when we meet in places you would never think to find us, we're in like Atlanta, we're in Detroit, the seasoning aisle at the grocery store, places you would never go. You wouldn't even think to walk down the aisle. We all meet there. And we establish things amongst us because black people, we have superpowers, and we're not supposed to tell you about this. We have our own sign languages that we use. Me and all the black folks in this room, we are all connected to each other, very intimate, and we can communicate a lot with just a look. But it actually is a real language in like BSL, Black Sign Language. Like me and this sister right here, I can be like, I just told her everything I ate for lunch. She was like, damn, with ranch? I was like, with ranch. And we use these signs to communicate with each other. So this is one of our signs, Jessica. Now, you see this side of my hand is much lighter than this side of my hand. Did you notice that? Look at your hand. You didn't get that upgrade. No, you don't. That's the next evolution chart. And they get the wings, maybe. This side of my hand is much lighter than this side of my hand. So this means something to us. This means, and listen carefully, Jessica, this means white people. Now, it does not mean white. It's not, they're not interchangeable. You can't be like, I'm gonna paint my house. What color? No, that is not what that means. It means white people, okay? And we use this all the time. My mom's gonna call me tonight after this show, like, how was the show? I'm like, oh, this was great. I had so much fun. There's a lady in front named Jessica. Nice though, I liked her. She was lovely. Just enough, not too much, you know what I mean? Now, Jessica, do you remember what this means? What does this mean? White people. Give Jessica a round of applause. White people, yes. Now, Jessica, we're not done because there's more sign language. Now, this side of my hand is light. This side is dark. So this means something, but this means something too. So if this means white people, what do you think this means? And Jessica, watch your motherfucking mouth. Jessica, don't get crazy. Don't embarrass me. Okay? And before we get there, because Jessica's like, please, I have a family. Please, I have a job. Please don't do that. Please, I'll go to the seasoning aisle next month. I'll be there. I'll take notes. This means, now, before I say it, before you take your guess, I want to tell you some things, set some ground rules, okay? Now, see, black folks in our own home, we don't say African American. We just say that to make white people uncomfortable. We don't say that. Imagine black folks at home as African American. Nigga, shut the fuck up. We don't say that. I'm African American. We are African Americans in this house. We don't say that shit, okay? Think about it. This means white people. Jessica, what do you think this means?
Black people?
Black people. Give her a round of applause. Yes. Jessica's like, it means black people. Yes, okay? So you have to imagine, I am 14 years old walking in a play practice, okay? And Martha Caldwell goes, hey! Whatever you do in that building, do not embarrass yourself in front of these. And then she fucking... Avery has no clue what I'm doing. Avery's like, she made biscuits in the car? Biscuits? What? That's crazy. No, this is rolling up the window, Avery, okay? This is how we used to roll up the window before Elon Musk brought Twitter. We used to do this. Avery's like, leave me alone. And then she fucking drove off and left me there. I was afraid to be around white people. I was nervous. That made me nervous. I was like, am I gonna embarrass myself just by being around white people? This shit makes me nervous. My mom made me scared of Jehovah's Witnesses. Ooh, baby, anyone else here have like religious trauma? Anyone else? Of course, you're all gay. Of course you do. You have to imagine, first of all, okay, before I get into this, is anyone here like religious, like for real. Not like I was raised, like you're like it's for real. I believe it. Don't deny him 3 times. You heard it. Don't be like Peter. Cause I learned some stuff. Oh my God. Is anyone here like a real Catholic? Not like I was raised, but you are like, it's for real. Anyone here? No one? Okay, great. Let's talk about them. Cause this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Crazy. I found this out. This is wild. Catholics for real, like believe for real, that when they do the fucking communion, do you want to know about this? This is crazy. Yeah, is it crazy? It's crazy. They actually believe when they eat that fucking saltine cracker and they drink that fucking Boone's Farm grape wine, they believe that once it passes their throat in their bodies, it actually turns into the dead body of Jesus fucking Christ and into his blood. I'm like, oh, so you're eating from a 2,000-year-old charcuterie board. But you won't get the vaccine. Oh, okay. Oh, no. That makes sense. It scans. That scans. It's crazy. My mom got me fucking afraid of Jehovah's Witnesses. I was maybe like 5 years old. We were at home on a Sunday morning, and we heard at the front door. Now, my mom went to go look, see who it is. Now, black moms never look through the peephole. They always go to the window. I don't know what it is. They always do like a little sideways South Park walk to look through the window. We're at home. My mom does a little Eric Cartman. And she pulls out, she goes, everyone get down. I was like, what? So we're all in the rush. She's like, get down, turn the lights off, everyone go. I was like, what? And now my mom, this is crazy because my mom was one of the folks who's like never afraid of anything. She's like, my mom was one of the folks, she used to literally say, if you see me in a fight with a bear, you better help the bear. That is a literal quote my mom used to say to me all the time. So I'm like, what could be on the other side of this door that has my mom freaking out? She's on the ground. I'm like, Mom, what is it? And she looks at me, a tear falls, and she goes, it's Jehovah's Witnesses. I am 5. I have never seen a Jehovah's Witness in my fucking life. Okay? I don't know what's on your face. I saw a week later I was watching Alien vs. Predator. I said, bitch, is that a Jehovah's Witness? I don't fucking know. I've never seen one. I was like, I want to go look at it. She goes, don't look at it. I was like, is this a Bird Box? What is going on? Don't look at it, please. That was the beginning of my religious trauma, because religion is so crazy, it's so wild. I started reading, I was raised Southern Baptist, which is, I know, woof. It is wild. Because it's kind of a weird sect of Christianity, because like, honestly, you can kind of do whatever you want to do, except like 3 things, and this is 2 of them. Just be like, sorry, blood of Christ, and you're good, right? So I grew up with a lot of resentments about God. I started reading of the God of the Bible. I was like, I gotta find out about this God. And I started reading him. God is like petty, jealous, vengeful. I was like, bitch, am I God? Bitch, it me. Am I right? Because like the stories in the Bible are wild. Who grew up religious? If you grew up religious, especially Christian, specifically Christian, aren't the stories, they're wild, right? It is hard to get into the pearly gates. Also, why is heaven a gated community? What is going on? Bitch, who lives next door? What is going on? St. Peter's like, girl, I wouldn't leave my stuff in my car outside if I was you, honey. They crazy next door at Purgatory. It is wild over there, honey. There's a gate around heaven? What is happening? What is it, Mar-a-Lago? What is going on? Who here for real, who is queer here? Who's actually queer? Make some noise. I love that. That's how you cheer to be queer in 2023. Like this is the best time to be queer. There's no, I wouldn't go back, not even 3 weeks. Okay. This is the time. And Avery, it wasn't always like this, Avery. Because back in the day, they could say anything they wanted about us. I mean, and they did. Oh, baby, they did. Eminem would just call us fucking faggots on TV in a song. And Carlos Crazy would be like, that was our number one song, Faggots Should Die and I Hate Them. And we're like, okay. It was wild. But nowadays, bitch, not today. Bitch, not today. Who remembers Lara Spencer? Anyone remember the news anchor Lara Spencer? You know, okay, she was on Good Morning America. I think she was a Good Morning America anchor. And she was like, they were talking about the royal family, and the youngest prince was taking some classes. They were like, let's look at his curriculum. And they were rattling them all off, and then her co-anchor says, and, of course, there's ballet. And Lara Spencer goes, ballet? We'll see how long that lasts. That is literally all she said. Avery, literally the next day, 100 male ballet dancers showed up to this bitch's job. Does anyone remember this? And they stood downstairs and fucking... until she came downstairs and fucking apologized. That is crazy. Queers, we have a lot of power. It might be too much. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna be the first one to say it. There's like new laws trying to make us not be queer or not indoctrinate your children. There's a law in Texas, like we don't want any kids to be allowed to go to drag shows. No kid. And that was my initial reaction too, but then I started thinking, I was like, let's hear them out on this one. Maybe they're on to something with this one, honey. Like, bitch, I don't want your fucking, if your kid don't have a fucking dollar, bitch, don't come to my fucking drag show, bitch. What, are you gonna hold up a Roblox fucking gift card, nigga? Sit your little ass down. Give me that little allowance money, nigga, for real. Where are the gay guys at? If you're a gay guy, if you identify as a gay guy, make some noise. Okay, don't be so proud. We are the worst fucking letter in the alphabet soup, and you know it. Horrible. Oh, the worst. Y'all gay? I was just assuming because of the whole thing. What's your name? Marcus. Marcus, I need to talk to you. You are going to be the communicator. I need to send out a message to every single gay guy in Madison, Wisconsin. And I need you to, when I leave here, you gotta go to the group thread and text everybody. Okay? So I'm assuming you've already fucked half the guys here anyway. I mean, I have, and I've been here for 2 days. So I'm assuming you're really. I got some rules I need to spread around. This is really fucking important because gay guys, we gotta be better. We gotta be better going into 2023. We just have to. You know what I mean? Rule number 1. This is a very important rule to me. Rule number 1. Marcus, stop being mean to lesbians. You have to stop being mean to. First of all, Marcus, we need these bitches, okay? Because gay guys, we cannot do this by ourselves. Oh my God, gay guys, we don't have plans. We can't do anything by ourselves. You ever gone on vacation with a bunch of gay guys? It's sad. You're like, Marcus, what's the plan for vacation? Marcus is like, I don't know, girl. I bought some Molly, and I think there's a drag show on Thursday, and the rest will just be trying to fuck the whole time. That's the whole rest of the plan. You ever gone on vacation with some lesbians? Oh, these bitches don't fuck around. You're like, Samantha, what's the plan? Everybody in the lobby, 7 o'clock, in the car, 7:15. Light conversation until 7:30. Do not be late or we will leave you. We will leave you. The only reason brunch exists is because the gay guy couldn't make it to breakfast on time, okay? Because the girl, call it brunch, it'll be fierce, they'll gag. Not waking up early. You stop that, Marcus. I have more demands. As I keep telling you my demands, they're gonna become harder and harder. You're gonna wanna buck back against me, and I get that, I expect that. You know, that makes sense, okay? Rule number 2, stop being mean to straight girls. I know, he was like, I don't know, I wanna bully these bitches. Let me bully these bitches. I get it, trust me, I get it, because hanging out with your straight girlfriends, your gay guy friends is not the same thing. It is completely different. It's a whole different experience. You ever tried to leave the club without telling your straight girlfriend? Oh, you're fucking done. You're done. Text me when you get home. Text me when you get home. Text me when you get home. Bitch, with the gay guys, you could leave in the middle of a fucking sentence, okay? They don't give a fuck. I'm like, girl, this club is great, but it's getting dick. It's a whole different experience. Because there's also a really unique bond between, like, gay guys and straight girls. Because the gay guys are mean to these straight girls, but you graduated high school and you act like you forgot the first fucking ally you ever had in your whole life. Like, this girl got the whole football team to leave you alone for a whole semester. That's worth something. I mean, she did suck all of their dicks for her, but that's worth something. Are y'all a couple? Yeah. And you have a lot of gay friends. You look like you have a lot of gay friends. And that is a compliment, by the way. You never want to be told you look like you don't have any gay friends. Baby, that is a read. Do you even know gay people? Ew. How long y'all been together? What's your name, by the way? Amira and Neil. How long y'all been together, Neil? 3 years. That's nice. That's nice. Now, the thing about it is, y'all can be together for 3 years, 3 weeks, 30 years. You and Amira will never be as close as we are. And it's not personal. It's just the connection that we have because we've been there for each other forever. You remember, you took me to prom. Thank you. I appreciated that. Thank you. Got my grandma to stop asking questions for like 3 weeks. Thank you. And you remember in the early 2000s, I told you, I said, Amira, bangs aren't for everyone. You remember I said that? Yeah. Now, a few folks here need to hear that message again, and I'm not looking at anyone. But if the shoe fits, bitch, you know what I mean? But Neil, the thing is, like, you benefit from this, and we benefit from this. Everyone benefits from this. It's a symbiotic relationship. Like, for example, if you have a girlfriend who loves gay guys, goes to drag shows, I promise you, without a shadow of a doubt, I have seen a picture of your dick. I promise you, Neil. Oh, I promise, Neil. Me and all my friends, we are divinely intimate with your fucking twigs and berries. We know everything about, because gay men are pigs. We are nasty. We are disgusting. We trade dick pics like fucking Pokemon cards, okay? I will send you Neil if you send me Marcus, bitch. I choose you. You ever tried to look at your fucking, like your straight girlfriend's like, how was your vacation? She's like, oh yeah, look through my phone. Swipe left, swipe right. I have nothing to hide. Go through my phone. He's like, oh my God. You ever tried to look at a picture on a gay guy's phone? They're like, I'll hold the phone. I'll hold it. Now, okay, like, Marcus, how was the vacation? Okay, this is a picture, this is when we landed in Key West, right? And this is how gay guys check text. And this is when we left Key West. And also, Neil, if you ever gotten that fucking sloppy toppy Glock 3000, you're welcome. I don't know who you think taught her that, but that was me! A blowjob. Job, bitch, it doesn't feel like work to me. Okay, let me tell you right now. First of all, if you are sucking dick and it looks anything like you've ever seen in like a porno, it's wrong. Just start over, okay? If it's like... No. Sucking dick is not like eating ice cream, okay? Bitch, sucking dick is like eating buffalo wings, okay? Bitch, your eyes should be watering. Your nose should be running. You should be coughing. If you've never sucked a dick so hard, you woke up the next morning and said, bitch, do I have Omicron? Then you have never sucked a dick. I'm sorry to tell you. And that's just the dick sucking rules, honey. Marcus! I'm not done. Is this in your notes app? You can remember all this, okay? I'll send you an email after the show. This is an important one, okay? This is gonna be the one I get the most pushback on, and I expect it, okay? Gay guys, stop acting like pussy is gross. Grow up. You have to grow up. Grow up. Like, ew, pussy nasty. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You sound dumb as hell. And gay guys, you know gay guys have rankings based on how little pussy they've touched? This is the thing. I'm a gold star gay, honey. I've never touched a vagina. Gold star gay. I was born by C-section, honey. Platinum gay, honey. That's a real thing. You heard that? That's a real thing. I'm a platinum gay, honey. My mama had a C-section, honey. Marcus, do you know what a fucking C-section is? It's not going to Dr. Pimple Popper, okay? It is a very intense procedure. So basically, your mom goes to the doctor. They grab a fucking weapon and just hip to hip, slice this bitch up like this, right? But they're not done. That's not it. Now there's like a thin little layer of like fat, like a yellowy little fat layer. They have to cut that too. Cut that up too. They're not done. There's like a white, tough little like Kevlar layer. They have to cut that shit open. This happens. And a lot of times they're awake the whole time. Just fucking reading a book or some shit. Just cut that shit open too. And then they get to the muscles. They don't even cut the muscles. They just literally pull them apart like fucking beef jerky or pulled pork. Just rip it apart. But also, not only then they fucking get in there, and then they get to the whole uterus, right? They see that, but they can't do it because first your fucking bladder's in the way. They have to clamp your fucking bladder to your pussy. Do you hear what I'm saying? Clamp it. So it's out of the way. They cut that shit open, and then they get the little fucking placenta set. They cut that open and grab your little fucking faggoty ass. Throw you in a pan, and then fucking a couple of decades later, you're like, I never touched that pussy. It's hilarious. Call your mom and see how she's fucking doing. And I think the reason why gay men are mean to girls is this, and you gotta listen real carefully to this, because it can get misconstrued easily. You gotta listen up, okay? The reason why gay guys are so mean to girls is because masculinity is inherently intimidated by femininity in all of its forms, okay? Now, if you weren't listening, you might have heard men are intimidated by women. That's not what I said. Masculinity is inherently intimidated by femininity in all forms. And the more obscure and rare the femininity, it gets scarier and scarier. Like a Karen, like a white Karen walks in, like, oh shit, everyone get their shit together. There's a Karen. You get like a lesbian, a vegan lesbian. I've seen times where a black trans woman walks into the room, it will change the pH balance of the whole fucking room, okay? It has always been this way. Masculinity is terrified by femininity. Look, stuff like the Salem witch trials, right? You remember the Salem witch trials. Not like you were there. I didn't mean you remember. Hey, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Salem witch trials, a bunch of ladies were just hanging out in the woods, just dancing. Listening to Fleetwood Mac. Just like the wild wind does, she sings a song sound like she's singing. Babe, say, white people love that song. It is, girl. Fleetwood Mac is Destiny Child for white people. It is crazy. They go up for Fleetwood Mac. Stevie! Hanging out in the woods, just doing their thing, and there was some man back in town like, man, I hate this shit. This is so fucking lame. Hate this shit, man. We gotta do something about this. And this guy goes, I know what we could do. We're gonna tell everyone they're witches. And it's like, okay, we have to prove it. I got that too. Listen to me, listen carefully. God, we gotta get this bitch. Get this bitch and tie her hands up. Tie this witch bitch hands up. Tie her hands up. Now tie up her feet. Now take her to the highest cliff in town and then just kick her off. And if she flies, I fucking told you so. Okay, let's reverse engineer this, right? Best case scenario for you. You bind her hands and feet, kick her off a cliff, she does not fly, and you have now killed an innocent woman. Worst case scenario for you, you bind her hands and feet, kick her off a cliff, this bitch starts flying, and you have now pissed off a powerful witch. So tell me, Jebediah Pettigrew, what's the plan when you find out it was Agatha all along? You got all those notes? All right. Dana. When I won RuPaul's Drag Race, they gave me $100,000. They did. Now you're all cheering because that is a lot of money in Madison. But at the time I lived in New York City, honey. What's that here? A down payment on a house and a trust fund for your kids? In New York City, that's like 3 vodka sodas, okay? And I found this out too. I didn't grow up with a lot of money. Who else didn't grow up with money? If you did not grow up with money, make some noise. Okay, work. So I did not know this. We all know income tax. Income tax is like anywhere from 15 to 25% of how much money you make, based on like what you can deduct, what you spent, is your home and office, and then the more like you make, the more taxes you pay until a certain point. And they're like, don't worry about it, just get us next time, which is very strange. That's income tax, okay? There's something called prize tax. Anyone know about prize tax? This shit blew my, this is if you win. Okay, first of all, prize tax anywhere from 40 to 60% of what yes, you talking about wet bitch, yeah, I was gagged too. If you win like the lottery or a sweepstakes, or if you win like, on TV, cause like you didn't work for it, bitch. First of all, didn't work for it. I did 8 episodes with Thorgy. I worked for it. Bitch, I was working. They took 60% of what I made. Yeah, you think you're gagging. $60,000. Bitch, I was walking around New York City like a motherfucking investor, bitch. I was like, fix this pothole, fix this pothole. I go to the local middle school, like, read these books, little nigga, read these books. I pay for this shit, read these books. Run me a chocolate milk. I'm just crush it on my head, spike it on the ground and walk out. Pay for all this shit. I tried to buy my family some stuff with the money. I bought my mom a car. That felt nice. I bought my mom an iPad. But Martha Culba is a boomer from Mississippi. She does not know how to use an iPad. So my mom gave the iPad to my little nephew, right? Now, I came home. I was like trying to show my family. So I was like, let me show you what I've been up to on the internet. And then I go grab my little cousin's iPad, and the amount of pornography on this, I was like, this is crazy. And honestly, I was like, should I tell his mom? Should I tell my mom? And I was like, I think I'm just gonna. I don't want to give him a complex. I'm gonna leave him alone. It's not that big of a deal. But I wanted to rat on him because more than anything, I was just jealous, right? Because my little cousin and Avery will never know The rush of looking at porn on the family computer. At 2 in the morning. Avery, how you look at porn? You're like, Siri, show me pussies, and then bam! There's pussy, dicks, and titties all over your phone. We did not have that. I'm gonna paint a picture trying to watch porn in the early 2000s, okay? First of all, you're in your room. You are as horny as you have ever been in your life. It is, because you don't have constant sexual gratification like you do now. But you would have walked down the underwear aisle at Walmart and get a tingle in your fucking panties. That shit was crazy. It's 3 a.m., you're in your room, you're like, I'm so horny, I gotta go fucking watch some porn. So you try to sneak out your room. It's fucking Mission Impossible. Every step is louder than the last step. You're like, now, the family computer is in the living room, the furthest corner of the living room, okay? And it's not a laptop. There were no laptops. There were 2 laptops in the world. The president had one, Bill Gates had the other one, okay? No one had a laptop. So you have to go into the living room, and by the way, you have to face the wall to use, you remember that shit? You have to face the wall. You're like, you approach the desk. Now, let me paint this picture for you. First of all, the computer is in 2 pieces. There's a computer on top of the desk, and there's a computer under the desk, right? On top, this is called the monitor. It is this big. No, the screen is this big. And then underneath the desk is the real computer, okay? It's called the CPU. It's the size of this fucking stool. It's huge. It's this big. Did I lie? Did I lie? It's huge. You have to go up, you have to start the fucking computer. You have to go. Avery doesn't know. She wasn't there. She'll believe anything I say. First, you have to go to the gas station, put gas in the computer. Make sure the exhaust is attached to the wall. The exhaust would always slip out of the wall every time. Start your computer. And we had this one program everyone used to get on. It was called America Online, AOL, right? Now you open the app and then you click connect, and the modem just starts screaming. The modem's like, faggot, your son's a faggot, porn, living room, faggot son, watching porn in the living room, and Martha. I have a comforter wrapped around them. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Trying to make sure the fucking sounds don't get out and shit. And then these 3 squares pop up, Avery. These 3 squares, right? The first one is this triangle, honey. Yes, the Illuminati's watching you beat your fucking dick. And you don't give a damn, okay? And then the second square, you remember this guy? Oh, bitch. When that man popped up, you were like, I'm about to be on the internet. I'm about to get on the internet. And then the third one, he jumped through that little triangle, and you hear, you've got mail. And you're on the fucking world wide web. It was a very different place. Like, what do you think was on the internet back then? Could you imagine, just guess, what was on the internet? Nothing. There was nothing. There was no YouTube. There was no Google image search. There was no Twitter. There was a butler named Jeeves. Jeeves is Siri's uncle, is who Jeeves is. There weren't even viral videos. There was one viral video of this little baby dancing like. You know, baby. Someone had to love you enough to send that baby to you in the email. You couldn't even find that fucking baby. We all had ridiculous screen names because they scared us. They were like, whatever you do, don't use your name in your email. That's why millennials have names like I love music 86 at AOL.com. We look crazy. The only thing on the internet was just fucking chat rooms. That was it. Just chat. We were all paying for internet by the hour to fucking text message people. This is crazy. And you get in the chat room, not even with your friends, just with random people on the internet, and they ask you all the same question, 3 letters, ASL. You know what ASL means? It does not mean American Sign Language, no. Avery. It stands for age, sex, location. Age, sex, low motherfucking-cation. And to anyone wondering, yes, I was a 30-year-old woman from Brazil. Some people say I still am to this day. So you're welcome. Dana, before I get out of here, I've been over for about an hour. I gotta go soon. But I know. Let's just stay. Let's just drink a hot cocoa. Dana, this may shock you, but I'm actually not the most famous drag queen in the world. I know. Dana's like, who else could sell out what used to be an Applebee's? I don't know what this building. I don't know what this building used to be. The ghost of the awesome blossom is still in the air. There's a lot of us, Dana. Most of us are from the show RuPaul's Drag Race. There's me. There's Monet Exchange. Yep. Trixie Mattel. Shea Coulee. Obviously RuPaul herself. And of course the world's most famous drag queen, Tyler Perry. Yeah, why is no one talking about the fact that Tyler Perry is the most famous and successful drag queen? But they're not ready for that conversation. And we would all, so we do these tours. A lot of us actually sell out a lot of places, but sometimes we all get together and do these like big shows in these huge places. We've done like Madison Square Garden, Wembley Arena, like really, really massive places. Has any of you ever been to one of these big mega tours, like Work the World? Yeah. War on the Catwalk, Christmas Queens. There was one years ago called Haters Roast. And you remember the Haters Roast? It was great, right? It was really, really fun. I loved the Haters Roast. It was kind of like one of those roasts you'd see on MTV, except like it's not like the roast of Justin Bieber. It's like everyone is getting roasted. It's a roast of everyone. It was actually really fun. Very consensual. Everyone on stage is like, we agree to say the nastiest, rotted, most gutter shit about each other. And the audience knows it, and we're all having a good time. It was a very cathartic, fun experience, way to get some shit off your chest if you hate your sisters. All right. Now, this story, anyone who knows me knows that I notoriously have a very small bladder. Very petite, little supermodel bladder. It could be Millie Bobby Brown's bladder. So tiny. So I have to pee all the time. Bitch, I have to pee right now. Now, we're doing the show, because the thing about a roast is, though, everyone is on stage the whole time. Because it's fun to see everyone's reaction. You're like, it's really interesting to see the way that the person being joked about responds to the joke about them. You know what I mean? So you're like, Avery's so young, and she's like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And you're like, Neil is so straight, and he's like, I can't. And you're like, Marcus is so gay, he's like, hold on. Because of the cock sucking. Oh, you already got it. Okay, just want to make sure. I'm assuming. Yeah. Where there's grass. No, I'm just kidding. So the moment they call my name, like they like give it up for Kim Chi, give it up for Derek Barry, give it up for Bob the Drag Queen. The moment I put my dainty size 5 foot on that stage. Okay, that laugh felt like bullying. There's the loudest laugh all night. God, she's like, tell another one. Jesus Christ. Okay, size 6. Shoe on the stage. I was like, I have to pee. And the thing is, like, all of this, there's a lot going on here. This looks like this is not my actual body. It takes 20 minutes to get under. Do you hear this noise? But you hear this shit? This is Martha Caldwell. This is Ray Morton Flanagan, okay? It takes 20 minutes to get dressed and undressed. So I was like, I can't leave the show. They won't be able to see people make jokes about me. And I had to sit there through the entire show. It's a comedy show, so like I'm laughing. And like every time they go up, like kimchi's up, I'm laughing. I have to pee more. And Jinx goes up, I have to I'm laughing. Actually, when Thorgy went, I was fine. I was like, oh, honestly, woo! It was nice to have a break, you know what I mean? She's always looking out for me, that Thorgy. I love her for that. Now, Dana, I'm the last one in the show. I'm the last fucking one. So because I'm the funniest. So they're like, give it up for Bob the drag queen. And I'm not a fucking doctor. I don't get human anatomy. But something about when you're sitting down, when you have to pee, when you stand up, bitch, I feel the earth move under my feet, okay? I was like, what the hell's going on? So I'm like pinching walking like Mariah Carey in one of them dresses she be wearing. That is a gay reference. I get to the fucking front, I'm like, okay, and I'm at the podium, like, I gotta do some comedy. Okay, and I'm like, but it's really hard because I have to pee and I can't focus. I'm like, trying to like, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta, I'm a professional. I'm a fucking professional comedian. I've been doing comedy at this point for fucking 15 years. I can fucking do this, all right? So I'm like, I know what to do. I have a great plan. I'm going to relieve the pressure and pee a little. Oh, well, where were you when I needed you? Since you know everything and you got your fucking degree. Yeah, she's guffawing because she knows, bitch, that's not how piss works. Bitch, you don't piss a little bit, okay? You try to pee a little bit, it's like inviting a white frat boy to your party. He's bringing his friends, okay? I'm gonna pee a little bit. And then I decided to pee a little bit, and I am now on stage, downstage center in front of everyone, just fully pissing myself. I'm talking full on pissing myself, okay? I didn't tell you this, Dana, I'm in my hometown. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, I know. I'm also wearing the most expensive gown I owned at the time. It was $3,000. I know! I'm in my hometown wearing a $3,000 gown, just fucking pissing myself. And I'm like, okay, maybe it'll get caught in like my tights and my pads. I can go back to my hotel room and wash it out. But bitch, piss doesn't work like that, okay? But on the plus side, I get all the piss out. Oh, also the gown is very heavy. It's got beads and stones all over it. So the ground touches the gown goes just to the ground perfectly. So all the piss is trapped. I've made a little piss reservoir. Marcus, don't get too excited. Put your boner away. I made a little piss reservoir. I'm like, but then on the plus side, I feel the weight of the world lifted off my bladder. This might be the funniest I have ever been in my life. I was like coming up with new shit on the spot. I was like, bing, bang. I was so fucking funny, making up new shit. Thorgy so this, kimchi so that, Gary Bird so that. Boom, the audience is laughing, gut-busting, tear-jerking, knee-slapping laughter. I say, thank you, good night. And everyone just fucking jumps to their feet. They're like, wow! And I was like, yeah, I was on cloud 9. And then I fucking snapped back to earth and I was like, I'm ankle deep in DNA. This is crazy. I'm trapped. I can't move, right? So then it's all happening. So the audience, they're all on their feet, still clapping. And then I look to my right. I don't know what to do, so I look to my right and I see this drag queen there. And her name is Alaska. Alaska, yeah. Yes. Do you know Alaska? No, okay. I'm gonna describe Alaska, okay. Imagine if this mic stand was a little bit skinnier, right? He's wearing a trash bag and a shitty blonde wig. That's pretty accurate. So I look over at Alaska, I go, Alaska. And I go, girl, I peed. And then she looked back at me and she said, yeah, girl, you peed. I'm like, no, bitch. I'm not making up new drag lingo, bitch. Then I kick my dress and some piss trickles out of the back. This is all happening very fast. They're still applauding. Alaska's like, you peed. Then I look over to this side, Dan, and there's a queen here, and her name is Latrice Royale, okay? Yes. You don't know Latrice, okay? Latrice is like if Michael Clark Duncan did drag. That's pretty accurate, right? So I look a green mile in this direction. And I said, Latrice, girl, I peed. And I point down, and then Latrice looks down and goes, girl. This is all happening so fast. They're all still like, woo, woo. Alaska's like, you peed. Latrice is like, girl. And the host of the show was this queen named Ginger Minge, okay? Yeah. Now, Ginger Minge is like if Danny DeVito did drag, right? But kind of talk like Honey Boo Boo. That is spot on. So she's the host. She's like, all right, girl, come sit down. Girl, come sit down. Good job, girl. Get her for Bob Drag Queen, y'all. And I'm like, no. I'll just stay here because the show's over. Everyone can come up and bow, and then the curtain will close, and at least only my sisters will know that I peed myself, right? And this is all happening lightning fast. The audience like, woo, oh my God, yeah, you're amazing. Alaska's like, you peed. Latrice is like, girl. And Ginger Minge is like, bling, ding, 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 ding. And I am panicking. I am fully panicking. The piss is leaking out of the back of my dress. I look into the audience in my hometown and start seeing people I went to high school with. I see old hookups. My fucking porn-addicted cousin is here. He had his iPad. He missed the whole show. And I swear to you, Dana, I'm telling you, right in the middle of the room, right where fucking Avery's sitting, I lock eyes with Martha Caldwell. And she stands up slowly and goes, I told you not to embarrass yourself in front of these. All right, Madison, thank you so much. You've been amazing. Thank you. You're amazing. Thank you. Tip your servers.